If you are ever a victim of bullying, or you grew up in an abusive household, or for whatever reason you were told or you were made to believe that you were not capable to achieve your dreams, that you couldn't do the things you wanted to do, and this has now led you to trying to prove yourself to people all the time, to trying to show off every time you achieve something, this is setting you back. And I'm going to explain to you why it's setting you back, and then I'm going to help you stop doing it. I saw this beautiful example on TikTok the other day, and it basically said, imagine you are a gardener and you're growing your garden, but every time a flower grows, instead of letting it grow even more and helping it shine and glow, you cut it to show it off to other people. You cut it to approach other people and go, look at me. I'm a great gardener. I knew I was capable. I knew I had the skill. I knew I had the knowledge. Look what I made. You're not letting your garden grow. You're not letting yourself build a beautiful garden, because every time that a flower grows, you cut it to show it off. Meanwhile, another gardener, they are focused on their garden. They are focused on themselves. They don't care about other people. Every time a flower grows, they stay focused. They help it grow even more. They water it. They fertilize it. And then they get a beautiful garden that you didn't get because you were pouring energy and time and focus on other people and showing off to other people. This is why this is setting you back. This is why every time you try to show off to prove that you're capable, you're sabotaging yourself. Because that energy that you're pouring into other people, that you're pouring into showing off, you could have used on yourself. You could have used to grow yourself, to work on yourself, to work on your craft, to work on you. But you're pouring it into other people. So now you're not growing to your potential. If you're new here, I'm an actress. And I've always been very open about the fact that I wanted to be an actress when I grew up, right? And I got bullied a lot at school for it. You know, kids, they're mean, they laugh, they make fun of you. And it wasn't just at school that I had a hard time. Even family members and friends would say really mean things, sometimes not even intentionally. But they would make me realize that they didn't really believe in me. They didn't really believe that I was capable. And over the years, that led me to holding a lot of resentment towards a lot of people. I knew that I was going to make it. I knew that I was capable. But I felt so disrespected that other people didn't believe in me, that I told myself, I am going to prove them wrong. And I see a lot of people saying that these days, actually. I see a lot of motivational content saying, prove them wrong. This is a wrong mindset. You're not supposed to prove them wrong. You're just supposed to reach your potential. You're supposed to make your dreams come true. You're not supposed to focus on proving other people wrong, because that means you're putting energy and time and focus on other people and caring about other people that you could have put on yourself. So I remember when I booked my first ever professional role on a feature film, and I was so excited because it was a Canadian film and I'm from a small island, so it was a really wild opportunity. I was 15 and I was so excited, and I remember thinking, I'm finally going to prove these people wrong. I'm only 15 and I've already booked a professional role. I'm so excited. I am going to prove to them that I'm capable. But after we finished filming for that film, and I had such a good experience, and I was left with such beautiful, positive feelings of how proud I was of myself, how happy I was that I was finally seeing results from my hard work, and I was finally seeing with my own eyes my dreams coming true. I realized I couldn't let that feeling of resentment sabotage those beautiful feelings. I couldn't let that feeling of disrespect ruined my energy and my happiness. I realized that all the time I spent thinking about those people, I could have spent working on my character. All that energy I was pouring on thinking about those people and trying to prove to them that I was capable, like, look at me, I finally made it. I could have spent on myself, my character, my state of mind. And that was when I realized what you do with those people. You feel bad for them. You don't hold resentment towards them. You don't let the disrespect get to you. You feel bad for them. As simple as that. You feel bad for them because they are negative people. You feel bad for them because if they're hating on you, that means there's something wrong with themselves. You feel bad for them because if they're not supportive of other people, they will not succeed because they are putting their focus and energy on other people, on being envious of other people, of hating on other people, instead of actually focusing on themselves and healing themselves and working on themselves and following their dreams. You feel bad for them, you forgive them, and you let it go, and you never think about it again. Never think about it again. You don't want that around your energy. You don't want that on your mind. They are simply disrupting your peace. You don't want them to disrupt your peace, so you just let it go. And you never think about it again, and you focus on yourself. Some people say it's the universe. Some people say it's law of attraction. I personally believe it's law of assumption. But when you focus on yourself and you start working on yourself and your self-concept, everything falls into place. I promise you, they will see your achievements. You will prove them wrong, but you don't have to try. You just let it go. You know that you are going to make it. You don't have to focus on these people. You're going to prove them wrong without even trying. Focus on yourself. It will happen, but what you have to do is do your stuff, do your thing, work on your dreams, work on your goals, and everything will fall into place. Don't let other people set you back. It's the worst thing that you can do for yourself. If you catch yourself thinking about them, stop yourself, say no, this is not where I am putting my energy into. This is not what I will be thinking about. I am me, I am my own person, and I refuse to pour my energy into those people. I refuse to pour my energy into anything that is not pouring back to me. You just let it go and you focus on your stuff.